Nina Persson's timeless charm. Nina Persson hasn't aged a day since she shot to fame as one-fifth of the Swedish rock group The Cardigans. As the band's lead, she fronted 6 albums, 2 of which shot to #1 in their home country. Now 49, the Swedish star looks just as youthful as she did since the band's smash hit Vinci e Oito years ago. She may have ditched her blonde hair, but her fresh-faced complexion looks basically the same since her band days. She still opts for a smoky eye look with a pink lip for a pop of color. The Cardigans were formed in the early 90s by Persson, Lars Olof Johansson, Bengt Lagerberg, Magnus Svenningsson, and Peter Svensson. They released their biggest single Love Fool in 1996 and went on to enjoy international fame the following year. Some of their other standout tracks include My Favorite Game, Hanging Around, and Rise and Shine. At their peak, the band was approached to provide the theme song for the James Bond film Tomorrow Never Dies. However, they declined the offer, citing exhaustion and concerns about the additional workload. Looking back, Persson called the decision to turn down the offer one of my biggest mistakes. The pop-rock band then went on hiatus between 2006 and 2012. During this time, Persson enjoyed a successful solo career with her second album, Colonia, which she dropped in 2009 under the alias A Camp. She'd already released her first LP, also called A Camp, in 2011 but chose to use her real name for 2014's Animal Heart. In 2009, she was diagnosed with cervical cancer and underwent surgical treatment at this time. Thankfully, she has since made a full recovery and has continued to pursue her solo musical career. Last year she revealed she had moved back to Sweden after spending time in New York. She told the New European, "The move back to Sweden was both practical and emotional. I had been quite ill, with cancer, and then had a child, Niels, in USA, so I was fed up with the US health and childcare systems. Before that all was easy, floating back and forth with my husband/boyfriend, both of us being musicians and freelancers and young." She continued, "And Malmö, that we had happily left, started to change, and we saw this every time we visited. From a proud blue-collar rock and roll town to more of a sort of Berlin, more people of all origins, refugees, immigrants, students, artists, started to move in. Our old fun friends got kids and wanted to stay, so the town just grew on us.